All right, everybody, welcome to Community Vaperz. My name is Howard. To my right is Alex. To my left is Chris. You'll see me call myself Vape Daddy because that's my Instagram account.
Um, what's up? I'm Alex or Fluffy, whichever one you guys can remember, honestly. But we just wanted to talk to you guys, introduce ourselves, and how we started vaping and all that good stuff. I started vaping. My brother-in-law, which is Chris right here, he wanted to see me kick smoking, so I was going through a pack a day, easily, and I was wasting so much money on that. Whereas vaping, I enjoy vaping, but I was still smoking. You know what I mean? After all that, after I realized what vaping really was, how it worked, and all that, I got off of them. Right now, I cloud chase. That's what I do. But at the same time, I'm still for the flavors. So I'm still trying to find an RDA, RDTA that works out best for me. So that's just me. Let you talk to Howard over here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Howard. And basically, just like everybody who starts vaping, I started vaping to get off cigarettes. You know? I mean, my first mod was a Joytech that only went up to 65 watts. Yeah? And I did it to stop smoking, to be honest. Went out, spent $100 on this mod, got juice, everything. Didn't know the first thing about it. All they did was sold me the mod and some juice and said, have a nice day. So that was shortly lived for a good 6-7 months. So I went back to smoking again. I was up to 2 packs a day. I mean, when they say vaping is better for you, if you're just trying to get off smoking, it's also financially better for you. So a couple months down the line, I meet my nephew via my niece, Chris over here, and he actually explains to me everything. We go through his slum of juices, and I find what I like, and I'm like, oh man. So I go get a T-Priv 8, and I smoked that for a month. Didn't even think about a cigarette. So he started teaching me on the RDAs, the RDTAs, the RTAs, I started falling in love with this stuff. Like, I'm a computer geek, so I'm going to love this. I play video games, everything under the sun. So I'm loving this stuff. And it went from me quitting smoking to as well as being a hobby. And me wanting to help other people stop smoking. I started off at a 15, 16 nick, and now I'm down to a 3 nick. If I try to smoke a 6 nick, I'd probably pass out. But for the most part, like everybody, I just want people to truly understand that this is better for you than smoking. It's still a 5% chance it's not healthy for you, but then again, it's far better than smoking, as any doctor tell you is 95% better. People are still confusing this with smoking. This is vaping. This is the smoke that you see is water vapor. But that's enough about me and my ranting and all that. I will turn it over to Chris while I get my food ready.
I'm Chris. I got a lot of different nicknames. He calls me Country. He calls me Bubba.
That's not the only thing I call you.
But I started vaping in 2015. I was going through almost a pack and a half. I was smoking Marlboro Smooths. And I got a vape. My first vape was a Kanger 200 watt box mod with a Kanger sub-ohm tank. I still have it. The box has gone shot, but I still own it. I started getting more vapes. I started getting into RDAs, learning how to build, dripping. I started doing my research and learning a lot about it, trying new juice. And it went from me just vaping to get off smoking to a hobby because I started to notice there's competition. There's a lot of cool things with it and all the benefactors that come with vaping. Excuse me. To the point, I had actually made my wife switch from vaping, smoking to vaping also. So it's a lot. He says it's not good for you, but it's not harmful in any way. I have a 2-month-old son, and the hospital literally told me that you can vape around children, you can vape around babies, just don't blow it in their face.
Because they're going to get it.
There's nicotine in it. But it is not harmful at all. It doesn't leave any horrible odors. You don't smell like a disgusting cigarette. And basically what we're trying to do is we made this channel to help those out there. There's a lot of other people out there who have their own channels and stuff that review, but nobody's out there actually reviewing the shops, like going in and reviewing them and letting people know out there that there's these shops willing to help you. You're not just going to go in and spend $400 or $500 and walk out with a mod and whatnot. That you can actually get something that works for you economically. It's financially a lot better than smoking cigarettes. There's a lot of different studies out there. Vaping, you save hundreds of dollars in a year alone between smoking and vaping. So, yeah, guys, Rip Tripper says it's the best. Smoking is dead. Vaping is the future. It tastes better. It's all around healthier. And so, please give us any comments, reviews, whatever you guys want, questions you ask. We will comment back and answer your questions. We're going to start posting a lot more videos going over some stuff. And a lot like other pages, we're going to review juices and stuff, but we're going to actually help you. When you first start, we're going to show you how to do it right, instead of just shops that throw you a mod in a tank and be like, here.
Going your merry fucking way.
Pretty fucking much. So, just hang in with us, guys. Video quality will get better, but we look forward to helping those out there transfer over, switch between smoking and vaping.
Now, another thing is, you'll go into vape shops and they'll give you the excuse that, oh, well, because of FDA, we can't do this, we can't do that. Okay? But even now, FDA is not really regulating to that extent where they can't help you in the sense of getting you on the right nicotine. You know, they can't build a mod for you via FDA. All right? But they can walk you through the steps of building one for you. You know? So any place that comes up with 1,000,001 excuses why they can't help you won't be a place you see on our channel. You know? We're not, you know, this is YouTube. Where we plan to, I'm not even going to say it's YouTube. It's whatever channel we can get this on and out there. We're going to have fun on this channel. It's not just going to be us hitting shots. We're going to be playing video games, vaping. You're going to see application of this in everyday life. You know? Because when you start vaping, you're going to realize all them complaints, you blew smoke in my face. People won't even notice. Well, they will when they can't see for about 30 seconds. But for the most part, we're going to have fun with this. And I hope you enjoy the ride with us. Huh? Fluffy, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, going back to that, not including shops that tell you to hurry up and buy and get out. We're trying to publicize, the shop, like, what was the word?
Publicize local shops and basically publicize shops that you should look for. The type of people you should look for in the shop. The person sitting behind the counter should want to help you move from cigarettes to vaping. It doesn't only benefit them financially, but that lets them know that that's one less person they have to worry about that might pass away because of cancer or whatever, you know? But
And for those of you that are wondering, we will be doing all of this in the Central Texas area, reviewing local shops as far as, I want to say, San Antonio, and around that area and further, hopefully eventually one day. But for right now, we're gonna hit everybody up in the Central Texas area, and hopefully we can make the community of vaping a lot larger, more of a actual community where the shops get together for events and stuff instead of shops wanting to compete and people not being knowledgeable about what they're actually doing or they're using.
fluffy.
But yeah, as far as that goes, it's just sad. And eventually, we're going to get to the point where we're talking about RDAs, RTAs, tanks, what best suits, starters as you get further along, how to build on certain ones, how to do this, you know what I'm saying? But that's all in the future. It's like Chris said,
And we'll never we'll never tell you, go buy this. We're going to tell you our honest opinion about if we would go buy it, what works, what doesn't, and eventually we'll have videos on here where we actually show you all how to actually build, like a lot of different people do, but we'll show you how we build, because we do it every day, and it's simple, it's easy, and it's not very hard to learn. So, and how the basic overall maintenance of how to take care of what you have, how to use it, and so on and so forth.
Vape community out. Oh hell, that didn't work.